Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot. Whew. And this is Nikki. And this is for Libra. Hey, Libra, baby. Libra, the hell y'all going through? And this. Libra, I want to check in on you. I don't know why my voice just turned to your grandma. Libra, I love you. Okay. All right. So, I feel like Libra needs some love. So, send Libra some love in the comments, okay? You okay? Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. Libra, I just felt happy when I started meditating on y'all when I clicked on the camera. OMG, let's see. Take it away, Jesus, okay? Take it away. Let me show you my prayer card. Hold on. I'm going to put my breasts in the camera. I ain't got no brassiere on. My today's prayer is teach me knowledge and good judgment, for I trust your commands. This is Psalm 11, 119, 66. One of my customers, well, the patients at my job, I got to stop saying customers because, one of the patients at my job gave me these. She comes in with these little cards, and I take them and I put them to use. So, there you go. Okay? All right. Okay, Libra. I heard I heard that song, old school. Where do broken hearts go? Where do broken hearts go? So let's just see. Let's heal Libra heart. This is a rose quartz, okay? I don't know if you're into crystals, but go snatch you one. Go to your local, find you you know what? Google a near like crystal place where you can get crystals and stones from. I don't really know what the name of the stores is, which I should know. And then guide with your intuition to kind of pick the one that grabs your attention, and then go in there and then ask for a rose quartz. All right, and then once you get that stone, I want you to pick out 3 more, and don't ask them what it is until after you pick it out. Just see where you're guided to pick up. Okay. All right. One stone I want you to get is a black stone. You can get black obsidian. You can get tourmaline. Is that what it's called? Tourmaline. I think it's tourmaline. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's for protection. All right, Bookie Bear. Because I feel like you got some energy that's around you or near you that, for some of my Libras, that don't mean you no good. Okay, and I ain't saying in a harmful way, but hell. All right, so let's see here. I done talked your ear off already. I'm going to use the Beginner's Guide Tarot deck. This is just a like of what's been going on, what may go on, what is going on, what been going on type energy. Remember, these are just energies. You control you. Energies are fluent, honey. This is a general read. Come to it whenever you feel like it. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below. And let me know. Let's chat, Libra. Okay. Girl, what? I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Libra, I'm picking up an energies, goddamn. Of you. Sorry. I'm cussing and stuff. You know what? And I'm gonna keep going. I feel like Libra, you have been, or you going through some things, and you could be a bit snappy. Wanna know why? Because you're tired of the bullshit. I say I'm sick of your shit, is what I heard. So Libra, if you're dealing with a spouse or an ex-lover, you Tina and he Ike, and not to beat your ass for it, because I feel like Libra, give them a run for their money, right? No domestic violence, right? But I do feel like Libra can hold their own, all right? And you're sick of that shit, Ike. I say you're sick of your shit, Ike. Okay? All right, okay? This is going on now, or have been going on, and I feel like somebody feel it, all right? They feel it, Libra. All right, so let's just see here. I feel like somebody just want peace, and I see a whole lot of you flip that thing, all right? And but listen, I'm all for forgiveness, but God say don't be no whole fool about the matter. Or was that my daddy? My daddy used to say that, but I know. Shout out to my daddy. He used to say don't be no whole fool about the matter. Don't be no fool. But if you know, it's sometimes everybody plays the fool sometimes. But listen, don't be no fool about the matter when you know what you know. You know, so I feel like that's what Libra is in the energy of that, of kind of seeing something for what it is now, and you know that you have been the one that had something done to you, but everybody been on that other side of the spectrum where they may have done things that now they regret. Flip it if it ain't you, Libra, and you're at that space of understanding the reason. You know what I'm saying? Um, and we all go through it. Ain't nobody perfect. It's to strengthen, it's to grow, it's to learn, it's to become a better person. Now, it's all about latching on and doing that. And you gonna get tested all the time. I just got tested last week, and I done got a little bit of me jumped on like, and then I had to go back, and then you gotta correct yourself and be better. Be better. That's what we working on. You got the lovers, okay? The lovers is at the bottom of the deck, and this could be a union, a bond, conversations that need to be had, a choice that somebody had. Why am I hearing that? I don't want to say that. Hold on, Libra. I'm going to say this and I'm going to let it go. Somebody was off into a situation and you had to make it. It was creeping up. You felt like you had to. You had to. And you had to make a decision between two people, and you went off and dealt with that one person, and that shit did not work. It didn't work. It didn't work, Libra. Somebody, it didn't work. Flip it. And now you know that you can't come back that way. They know they can't come back that way, Libra. Flip that thing. I said a whole lot of you. And now they think about that shit. Yeah, judgment up under there. What's up under judgment? 5 of Wands. What happened? Devil card. Yeah, feel all that. Feel all that. And they rested in it because something happened where they know ain't no coming back to this. And it probably was some back and forth, 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 where a person may have thought, yeah, this ain't gone. But it ain't. Okay? All right. Now, we got the Fool card. Let it go. I know that's right, Libra. The 9 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands. This is why I hear like the where do broken hearts go, okay? So Libra, you at a place that you know that you trying to push forward and release and let go. Remember how deep I went where I'm talking about change and self and I don't know why I'm shaking. Yeah, somebody really nervous, okay? Because I'm like, change and self and progressing and sitting back and understanding that a decision that was made may not have been the best. And I'm holding back because I feel like somebody kind of, for it to, this is what I feel. I feel like a person that know what they doing and a hold back, like, and don't take no accountability all a long time. And for it to come out their mouth and to understand and really be on something different, it's hard. You know how sometimes it's hard for people to apologize and say that they, apologize and say they mean it. I don't like saying I'm sorry, but apologize and really mean it, and to understand that once something is done and you apologize and you mean it, a person ain't got to worry about that circumstance anymore, especially if it caused great pain upon another individual. I feel like a lot of that went on between Libra and another individual. So you're at this place of wanting to move forward, but you still in the process of things, with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is like a crossroads to me. You have one stick in your hand, and this is the inspiration of something, creating something new, something passionate that you desire, but this is still something being held on to that you may be trying to push through in a way of moving forward, because this is a must that has to be done. The 9 of Wands, in a good way, Libra, is this energy of somebody who is very determined and not willing to give up no matter what he been through. Remember I said I got an energy of something been going on maybe a long time. You see, all these wands can be years, all right? And you see how this person look in regards to a situation. Even those Libras that you are at a standstill between you and I don't call it a standstill. You know what? I feel like for one reason, and I don't know why I'm being held back saying this, I feel like the standstill is on one side. And whoever side this standstill is on is the side of a person who really is knowing how they handle things and that they may have made the wrong decision. So now you kind of stuck with that. And everybody goes through that because I know I done lost a couple of good ones in my life. You know what I'm saying? And this is for you to embrace and understand how to handle things in the future. Right. Okay. Because people only understand through feeling the thing. Somebody probably said something a long time, Libra, and somebody you probably said this a long time to an individual, but things kept happening or occurring. All right. So we got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, honey, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Right. See, you feel this energy that you feel this energy, I'm sorry, Libra, that you trying to press forward and just handle business, working, building your finances up, becoming more independent, staying focused in a better direction. Okay, that energy, that's what you trying to dive off into. You really want to leave the past in the past for some of my Libras. Some of my other Libras, it has been some time, okay, and you have been moving forward, and this person don't see this no sign of you returning. And here they come. Here they come. Here they come. This is why I took a deep breath when I picked up these cards. But here they come recognizing that in order to come towards you, see, this is the thing. Libras, some of my Libras, you're dealing with an individual that very well know who the hell you are. You got some people who you can treat a certain type of way, and I done been on that end where a motherfucker have. And then after you learn lessons, you turn into an individual that motherfucker know that you can't play with. Okay, and they shouldn't, and cause why? Right? Cause why? Right? And then you have this individual that's coming in and they recognize and they know who the hell you are. I feel like at some point in time, my Libra second guessed who the fuck they was because how they was being treated. And everybody has been there because, honey, that's when you got to be like, hold the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Some of that kicked in. And I like it. I like it a lot, okay? Where you said, I'm done with this shit and I'm moving forward. Flip it if it ain't you. And an individual knows what it is and they know who you are and they know when if they do come in, you cool with it either way. You ain't even looking in the direction. They gonna have to come in with some real shit and stand on it and put in that work and do nothing of the old that they used to. Totally be on something different, and it don't happen. They come towards you like they're ready, and then as quick as that Knight of Swords come in, hastily trying to stop whatever this is, as quickly as that Knight of Swords run out. And when I say stop whatever this is when you're dealing with a situation and y'all went back and forth, 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 right? And then now this time you've been kind of focused on yourself for maybe like 5 months now. To the point a person may have went off, dealt with that little thing that I was telling you about, and I ain't calling no female or no male, no thing, but that little situation over there, and then that didn't work out, and then that sat them back down to be like, well, you know what? Old Libra wasn't half bad. You know what? Actually, old Libra was really, really, really awesome. I done went really, really awesome. Now here they come. But no. I really feel like, but no. Okay? Let's just see. In the end, we got the High Priestess card. That could be a Pisces. Don't have to be. You got 2 of Cups in the reverse, but we're going to turn it in an upright, okay? And then we have the 4 of Wands. I feel like that, Libra, you have a particular goal, a finish line ahead of you, something that you're working on, something that you feel like that's yours, something that you feel like that's something that you need to do for you, okay? And you following how you feel. You recognizing what this 2 of Cups situation was. 2 of Cups could be a soulmate energy, and y'all may come together and have a meaningful conversation for some of my Libras, for those who are really going to be open, for those who I feel like that's coming back in. And it may have been a certain type of connection between you two. You could even recognize that But the goal that you want to get to between you and another individual, Four Wands energy, I feel like you was not getting that. You don't see that happening between you and another individual. Flip that thing if it ain't you. So this is why I feel like the universe is starting off with the Fool card, hence letting go and releasing and being able to do that. And the butterfly here, I knew what the word was. I don't know why I was feeling on it. Is meaning transformation. So those are my Libras that's kind of looking within and turning over a new leaf. All right. Some of my other Libras, I do feel like that you have this goal in work that you're working on. I feel like just don't second guess yourself. And if things are not right at this time because you're going through some things, I feel like, you know how somebody be like, what's the movie I saw? That 50 Cent movie is what's coming to mind. And after he got shot and stuff, he got down because it made him sound different because the way his mouth was wired shut for so long. And then his girlfriend came through and it was like, don't worry about it. He was like, man, I sound different. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like I sound. And she was like, nah, like it sound like you pushing through the pain or something like that. Like, you understand? More like Kanye through the wire type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel that energy. Okay, so no matter how you feel, you can come back. And I don't know why them type of circumstances is popping in mind because those are drastic situations that happen to people. Kanye was in a car accident that severely messed him up. You know what I'm saying? And yet and still, people push through. So maybe you need some encouragement. Maybe some of my Libras I do see. Let me, before I go forward. Oh my God, I've been talking your ear off. Okay, let me shut up. I do see, I don't know if I want to say it. I'm opening up about it. Okay. I do see you dealing with a person. Right. Y'all moving too fast to you, whoever, and maybe this already done passed. I'm gonna tell you what moving too fast. I feel like you really like this person, right? But something in you, right? Because these are my Libras that done went through things, and there's certain issues that keep popping up that's pinging you, that's kind of being like, I don't know now. And I ain't telling you to move forward, but if you going across this thing where you done told yourself that I ain't going through shit like that, and I'm maneuvering and I'm doing things differently and I'm okay with this, then I ain't saying leave no situation, but just pay attention, High Priestess card, to what you're seeing, what you're being shown, because this is how God and Spirit kind of warns us. And I feel like that when we go through things of the past, we look over things when shit happen, and we all do it, and then we recognize every sign, like, yeah, now I remember so and so, so and so, and I knew then when so and so, so and so, and yeah, so and so. So I feel like you're at this place where you're just gonna recognize and you're gonna pay attention. That's it. Even if you with somebody, right. You got the Fool card. What we got? Knight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're really running in that direction that you feel like that you need to do for you, and that's the energy that you want. I feel like to kind of release the things of the past, but don't be hasty with a situation. For some of my Leos who is with an individual, okay. Some of my other Leos, I'm saying Leos, I'm sorry, Libras, have an individual, like I said, that may be moving a bit too fast and it may scare you. So you may be like, let me back that thing up, okay? Some of my other Libras, I feel like you have a situation that you are so ready to tackle because you're tired of being attached to something. You want to release it, let it go. And right now, it's like a waiting period before you can have this, okay? All right. 9 of Wands and 2 of Wands. Excuse me. You got the 9 of Wands, clarified the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands, like I said, you're determined. I feel like that. Like Libra don't need no help taking care of themselves. I do feel like that, okay? And you done been through some things. And for some of my Libras, if you do have an individual around, this person may be moving a bit fast. But I feel like open up and tell them why you're hesitant, and whoever willing to be with you is willing to wait, because the finish line is gonna be what you two want in the first place. So hold your horses and let's just move it in a way that I'm comfortable with. And a person who want to be with you will respect that, okay? But not so you can stay there. Healing has to become there so you can open up and be able to embrace this individual, because you want love but scared of it at the same time, and we all been there, okay? All right, so this is that situation. Libra, you may be focused on financial situations. I feel like you may have had an idea or been working on something for a while that you may have like had in the vault that you've been holding on. I feel like something that you once did, you're gonna re-put it out there. Is the energy that I feel. This is something that already was, that went away, that you're re-putting out there. Is the energy that I feel. Okay. Another thing is take time to nurture you and protect you and to just pour into you. I understand you want to work, 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 work. I understand that you know that you want to be, you may have children, you may have situations that you are dealing with, but still step away and take some time, all right? Knight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. Child. The Fool card. Fool card wanted to come out in the reverse. The Knight of Swords, I do get an energy. It could be your energy tackling this change so you can be, you know, standing on your own. I do get this individual where this new sense of independence may be something new to you, because you may have been attached to an individual in some type of way. And I feel like you're working on this sense of security. That's the energy that I feel too. I don't know if I told you. I feel like in the past someone struggled with how something made them feel. So I did feel like it kind of made you look at yourself, but you know who the hell you are. Working on releasing and letting go. I may have talked to you about the crystals. You see, she's holding a crystal, and I think that's the selenite crystal or celestine crystal. Selenite crystal. That crystal is like an energy clearing crystal. That crystal clears every crystal that's around it. So it works as like an energy clearing in itself. So that's another crystal for you to get. Um, I don't know. Some of my Libras may be into spirituality, all right, as well as my Lord and Savior. Okay. All right. So Page of Swords, you may be diving off into like different things, okay? Page of Swords is curious. You may have someone that is spying on you, want to know what the hell you doing. You may have to handle things with truth and clarity and look at things clearly. You know, I do get that energy for some, and you may be stepping out of not willing to do this, okay? Something has sparked your interest is the energy that I do feel with the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I do get, you know, you're taking action. All right, so I feel like you may be gearing up for some things as well. You got the Nine of Pentacles here. So yes, I do feel like that. Let's clarify it again. Even if a situation coming in, I feel like they see you at this place of independence, Libra. Somebody flip it. Even if this is a situation that you have, I do get that the reason why you want to take your time is A, because you've been hurt, and B, you want to have the sense of independence within. You know what I'm saying? Page of Pentacles is the student of the deck. This is the person who, you know, learns things, and I feel like that's the stage that you're at, okay? And you got the Strength card, and it was in the reverse, and the Star card up under there, but I'm going to turn the Strength card around, okay? Because I feel like it's been some situations that required you to have courage to deal with them, okay? Even to look within and just look in that mirror, that takes courage to do that. But if you're willing to Page of Pentacles, learn and maybe push through things so you can heal, then that's the space that you're willing to go. And kudos to you. Only you, baby. Devoted, attached, and crave. I do get an energy pulling from that Page of Swords, honey. And I got a heavy energy of somebody that does attach and crave an individual, but don't do nothing with it, you know? Return, child. Second chance, opportunity, and making amends. You already told you. Obscurity. Secrets, mystery, and concealing. I do get that energy where somebody has been missing. A person is really spying, probably looking up your social media, trying to see what the hell you've been having going on. You ain't been talking to them, or you dealing with anyone. Some they flat out see you are, and they don't like it. Okay, and do with that what you may. Okay, because they gonna come back. Okay, child. But you gonna feel this secrets, mysteries, because that's what you dealt with, and you know you done learned that, child. No, it's a hard pass. Okay, a hard pass is the energy that I feel, Libra. All right, and a person may have to deal with that. So Two of Cups is a lesser person, divinely guided for you to have, whatever experience it was with you. You take it, you grow, you build, whatever energy that you guys are left off with, use it as a teachable moment to understand how to move forward. And that's how God and Spirit is, teaching us to move through things. Is it hard? Yeah. And to do the reverse come in with the strength card because you be like, I don't want to. Yes. But if you want to get to this place, is the energy I feel like God and Spirit is saying it's going to require work. So, and that's with anything. Owl. Insight, wisdom, wise choice, unusual powers of discernment, dis- deciphering mystery, sees truth behind the wall, good advice, no sense of humor. Look at life from all angles and explore the unknown and magic of life. So everything I just talked your ear about, okay? So, and why I recognize did I recognize an owl somewhere? I thought I did, Bookie Bear, but whatever. Trash, okay? Woo! See, I'm gonna tell you, I just got these cards and I ain't synced them. Well, all right. This is called Keywords, Career, Relationship, Personal Growth, and Oracle deck. And the bottom of it says that there is no guidebook for this deck. All keywords and phrases can easily be deciphered or intuitively interpreted, meaning that it is what it is. Okay, and that may be where you're at. Libra. Trash. The relationship is done. It's time to move on. Chuck it in the girl. I ain't seen these cards. Chuck it in the effort bucket. Trashy behaviors or thinking. It is not of further use. So maybe not as drastic, but the energy that I went hard about, something's done. No, over. Like I felt a little like I had to go that hard. But that's what I felt, it wasn't from me. And this may be the reason why. Something is done and over with. So person coming in, second chances, I already know. Okay, I already know. So that's what it is, all right? Love and light to you, Libra. Oh, wait, I forgot. These were your cards. Index cards. You are beautiful. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. You know with the Nine of Pentacles, you're looking mighty fine, Libra. Bag Lady. Bag Lady is the, what is that? Erykah Badu song where you're not going to take your past baggage over to new things. So those are some of my Libras that already address that you have a person and taking things slow and don't hold on to things and leaving in the past and in the effort bucket, you understand, and embracing something new. You know that you're going to look before you leap, so blah, blah, blah. Okay? This is toxic as fuck. You already know. You already know. We need to talk, right? Liar, pants on fire, okay? And kids involved. Now, some of my Libras, you may have children involved. Here they come, Libra. Here they come, y'all. Here they come. This or that. This or that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I think I'll stick with this because this is where it's at. But they didn't go with this, Libra. They went with that, right? I love you, Libra.